Thank you very much.
Certainly. What are you going to make with all this gold wire, mister?
Very specific jewelry.
Really? That's great. He looks at you.
Have a nice day.
Certainly.
I want to see if I can find another jeweler.
All right, give me a research roll and have to find somebody else who has large amounts of gold wire that they're happy to sell. Yeah. Yeah, suck it. Nobody knows the problems you have in finding the gold
I'm gonna jump
wire.
to Shermer and go there. Look, a completely different city.
No, it's a town. There's a big difference between Chicago and town.
All right, then I'll go to a different city, like the next city over from Chicago.
That'll take some serious time. You'll have to go buy a bus ticket, then you'll have to wait around for a few hours for the bus. Then you're gonna have to go on a couple hours for the bus. Then eventually you'll probably have to go to St. Louis or some shit. Yeah.
I'll go somewhere private. Call Vince. Vince, pull me back.
All right.
He pulls you back again.
All right, yeah, this is all I can find. Apparently, they don't really stock a lot of gold wire.
Are you kidding? You do know how much gold wire? You got a lot of gold wire
You have $900 worth of gold wire.
Yeah, but we need a lot more than this. I get the feeling. But how many animals, Logan, of varying sizes could we potentially get with all this?
Who knows? Depends on what size. I mean, if you're doing grizzly bears, not a lot. If you're doing fucking chipmunks, more.
All right, how many chipmunks could we get?
You have no idea. Nobody knows.
I can measure how much we need for one rabbit neck, and then calculate.
Not that much. Well, no, yeah, not that much.
So what, like 15 centimeters?
Yeah, sure, I don't know.
10 centimeters?
Yeah, you're gonna spend the rest of your life buying more gold wire, you're pretty sure. So, Yana just smiles happily.
If I can find more, yeah.
Well, they said they'd have more in a week or two. Come on now.
Yeah, the season might be over by then. We don't have that time.
I'm sure that the Fester factor isn't high on this.
That's why we need it now.
Well, you know, if you'd gotten on a bus and went to a different city or something.
Yeah, I wanted to give them this before I did that.
Oh, I see.
All right, I'm gonna need to go.
Now, what are you guys wanting to do when he gives you the wire and then I'm guessing, is going to fucking teleport off again to somewhere else and go get on a bus and sit there going, I'm the smelliest person here, and everybody treats him like a fucking diseased hobo and shit.
Well, cleaned up the other day.
Yeah, the other day. And you're still wearing which clothes? Did you change clothes? No, you look like a fucking homeless person who somehow got enough money for a bus ticket. Fortunately, in America, they have one bus line that will take the smelly homeless people. It's called Greyhound.
I can go clean up.
Yeah, it just nods. Were you on a Greyhound bus?
Once, yeah, and next to me sit this like crazy lady on drugs. So that was fun.
Yeah, Greyhound is definitely the melting pot of poverty in the USA.
Yeah.
So Freddie's off doing that, am I correct? Are you making a luck roll, Freddie, or are you going to go jet off to Raleigh-Durham to have tea with the Queen? Okay.
I'll go clean up first at the embassy then.
Okay, so good news, you don't look like a smelly homeless person anymore. Bad news, you're sitting next to one on the bus. So off you go. He's next to some crazy homeless person. He's like, what are you gonna go do? I'm gonna go.
Just contact me if you need anything. I'd go up and do that.
All right, so No problem. He's off doing that. What do you guys want to do? You've got all the animals are wired up here. They all are like frozen in whatever position they were in when you put the wire on their necks, just like they just stopped. Don't appear to be breathing or anything. You've still got 2 brand new spools of wire ready to go.
So that's not much wire, right? Like how many meters or?
It was 8 meters per spool.
How much?
8 meters.
8
per.
meters.
So you had 16 left.
Yeah.
60 meters is quite a long way of gold wire.
Well, we can give it to the villagers so they can start working on it.
You notice this time when they're firing the warning shot for you to stop, it's straight up in the air as opposed to into Freddy's head. It's the weirdest thing. You've never seen a curse like that before, but you're glad that if anybody got it, it was Freddy. So it's weird. It's like fire a warning shot. There's no question is that they like, you know. So yeah, they have you leave the wire on the ground and then fuck off before they come get it and stuff because they don't trust you guys ever since the kid. But they put it on the kid and he stopped and then they took it off. He started again, so they put it back on because he's like all demon-y and shit.
Okay.
They don't know what to do with him, and he's like. As the mayor of this town, I think that it would be reckless for us to keep him. So, over there in that copse of trees, he's in a wagon, and we've put his father and his brothers into jail to keep him away from you, at least for a bit. So we need you to take the kid with you back. He's in the wagon over there with the horses and stuff.
Okay.
Or we also left a hand cart in case you're not good with handling a wagon.
Okay, we will just
and we put some food and stuff like that in there. Thanks for trying to help us, but Australians better steer clear here until we sort out this demon problem, especially the one fella who dresses like a cow, because we know that somehow he's responsible for what happened to the kid.
Yeah, I think so too.
The kid was sent out to deliver groceries and supplies to the other people that were out there. He never came back. And as soon as we got a look at that cow guy, we were sure he had something to do with it.
I had similar feeling when I saw him for the first time.
They look at each other and they're like, "You got a gun?"
Yeah.
You know what to do.
I'm looking for it for a long time now.
They nod and smile at you. You seem to have made nice with them. They direct you to the copse of trees.
Okay, let's go take the kid.
The kid's in a wagon that's got a horse that is tethered to a tree. So if somebody wants to try that, or you can move the kid who's like, he's in a spread eagle position, and it looks like his wrists are red and his ankles probably as well. He's in a spread eagle position, but there's either a hand cart, or if you want to try your medium primitive land vehicle operation, or you just put him in a hand cart and make Vince drag him.
What about animal handling horse?
That'll make the horse like you, and it will only try to kill and eat Vince. The animal handling is just to get the animal like you. It'll give you a bonus on your roll, but it probably won't help if you have sucky skill.
Yeah. Okay. How are you, Vince, with horses?
What's a horse?
That's a good answer, Vince.
Good. Let's try the not horse way.
No problem. Would you like to ride in the cart to make it harder for Vince to pull the cart back?
Yes.
Excellent.
All right.
Vince, wouldn't be so bad if she didn't keep cracking the whip on you.
All right, so what do you want me to roll?
Strength and then endurance. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long, long way to Tipperary.
Endurance.
I found out recently the damn Europeans are being more cautious than I had hoped, and they're not opening their country for a little while longer.
Oh,
Just some countries are open.
I think Germany is open, isn't it?
Which ones are open to external as opposed to internal?
Oh,
Croatia, for example.
Where?
Croatia.
The fuck is Croatia?
Croatia.
It's a country.
There's no country called Croatia. That's crazy talk.
Croatia, maybe I.
Do you know what it is?
Do you mean Korea?
No.
Croatia, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Croatia. Sorry, I did
Yes.
not understand what the hell she was talking about. Okay.
No.
Anything inside of the EU? Wait, Croatia is in the EU, isn't it?
Yeah, it is inside the EU. It's not in Schengen, though.
I need to get into Schengen area.
There was a map of countries that are open, and a lot of them were like yesterday, or I saw it, but I don't remember. Like,
If you find the link, let me know. I will.
Yeah.
I will fucking use that, because if I can get out of this country into any other, I'd be happy. Any
Yeah.
other that's preferably towards Central Europe.
I think there are some countries open, but I will look if I find it.
Please, I need help. My research role has failed. So as well as Vince, he's made it halfway back, and they just lays in the dirt, and you whip him a bunch, and he's just not getting out. Do you wish to A, continue whipping him, B,
Yes.
get out, put him in the cart, and then drag the cart yourself, C, make the demon somehow fucking do it?
Just go.
He just lays there and moans like he's out.
10 minutes.
Go.
He just lays there. You think he's dead, but he keeps muttering 10
How
minutes.
will if you stopped whipping?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. We all know that's not going to happen.
Sigh.
You wanna
Okay.
just keep whipping him?
I continue for a bit, but when he doesn't do anything, I stop and.
Oh, by the way, try a weapon skill whip roll. I mean, you don't actually have to do him damage and stuff, but you can crack it over his head in a very professional way if you want.
Yeah,
Unless you
that's
fumble, in which
intimidating.
case you may get a scar on your chin like Indiana Jones has. I know you don't know who Indiana Jones is, but he's very famous other
I
places.
know who Indiana Jones is. Okay.
No, you don't.
Yeah, she's from Indiana.
Yes.
I failed.
All right. You try to make the whip work, but because you know the old saying, Yana, where there's a whip, there's a way.
Hey,
That's true.
here I can actually fix the whip for you.
Do you want to switch places then and drag him?
Okay.
Cool. Give me a strength roll and an endurance roll, and Vince gets to get in the cart. Vince, try a whip roll if you'd like to risk it. Up to you.
He did try it.
Oh, he did. Okay. He flops the whip around menacingly. Right. Yana gets within sight of the place and then just lays down and goes, I'm done.
All right. I make sure I whip, then I start pulling.
All right. You guys eventually manage to, by switching back and forth, eventually get back there. It shows, meanwhile, on the bus, it shows Freddie going, God damn, this country is big. It shows him still in the bus station waiting for the bus to leave.
5 minutes has passed.
Right, you guys get back, offload the demon kid. He's got a golden wire around his neck.
Yeah.
Cut to, eventually, Freddie shows back up. Freddie,
Nice.
give me the research roll. Lower is better for what you found in the other town. The answer is nothing. Yes? Ah. All right. Yeah. Same price. You found D6 exploding more spools. So roll a D6. If you get a 6, then you get to roll another D6 and add
Wow.
You found one more after spending hours on this
Why does it
motherfucking
happen?
bus. You can spend hero points on
Wait.
that if you want. Or reroll
Do you
cards.
want to reroll?
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
look at
well,
Yana. She's got a reroll card for you.
that's it.
I also have a dice bump.
Oh yeah, that'd move you up to D8 if you wanted it.
D8 exploding?
Yeah, of course.
So
right.
let's. I will play the reroll.
Yeah, sure, I'll give you something. Vince. Yeah, sure. If you want to give it to me, fine.
All right. This is what I'm gonna do.
It pains
For
me.
dissemination,
Oh.
I'm gonna give you the dice pump. I'm gonna give Yana the. It's not as bad as it looks. And
Okay. Just play the dice bump. Don't give it to me.
all right.
Alright, so D8.
D8 exploding. If you're rolling there one,
Wow.
all right, you got 2 more spools out of that. Nice, sexy.
So that's another 24 meters.
Yay!
Alright.
I mean, I theoretically gave you infinite wire, just so you're aware.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I don't have
Discard
anything
one
left.
piece of gear.
Oh, what?
Oh, I gotta play immediately. Discard 1 piece of gear.
Oh.
What gear do you actually have on you, Vince?
They died to one of those knives.
Gun and knives. So I guess my gun.
Good.
Well, get rid of one of the knives. And have to get rid of all of them.
The gun makes more sense, though. Andy never
Yeah.
uses it, and it's just going to get him into trouble. Andy doesn't like it anyway. Do you still have your
Yeah, I
magic knife that you never use, Vince, or did you lose that somewhere?
My magic knife.
Yeah, do you still have that, or is it gone?
You said I didn't have it because it's new season.
Oh, did I? Are you sure on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pos-
I go with your
Because
memory.
I had like, yeah, as my dad says, I cheat, but it penalizes me.
I like that. Okay, so you've got a small hand cart, a kid. You can stick him back in his cage if you want. That was busted out of before. He's still in the spread eagle position for some reason. He doesn't fit in the goddamn cage though.
We have another 3 spools.
Yay! It took him a long fucking time to get those, like 6-8 hours. He's like, all right, 3 spools. Wait.
Let's give them to the villagers.
Okay, what happened to him, by the way?
They've set the kid on top of the cage because he won't fit inside anymore.
I think the parents like tried to restrain him.
I see. Okay. Let's go. Can I not come with you guys? I don't really want to get shot.
Well,
I think let's come with us.
I'd rather not.
Okay. Okay, since you really insist, I guess we can bring you along. I mean,
yeah.
Then if I stay here, you guys can jump back instead of walking all the way.
you want you're okay. Sorry, I got confused. You want to go, but you want us to stay, and towards you.
I will fucking stab you with my fist.
Sucks. All right.
Yeah. Let's go.
Call me when you get there and I'll pull you back.
All right.
You guys go out there leaving the 2 spools, and there's some guy that you don't know in manacles next on the wall. They fire the warning shot, and he like fires a warning shot and shows him like fire like this, and shows Barry just sitting there. Anyway, some guy in manacles, he's like, how's my boy doing? Sheriff said I could ask you how my boy's doing. Did you cure him?
Not yet.
You gotta cure him. His
I
mama,
know.
she's falling to pieces. You gotta cure him.
Yes.
Where is this?
Is he making fun of me? Fire a warning shot into his bulbous ass. Now, Hank, just let it go.
Sorry, we didn't yet do it. We will work on it. Thank you. Bye.
You guys go tromping back off.
Yeah.
Where's it? Where's the card we gave you?
You didn't say you need it back.
Where's the horse?
It's still there.
Oh shit! Right, they retrieve their fucking horse. It just shows it looking pissed off. Right, you guys go tromping away until you get to a place out of sight. Call him up, he trumps you back. You're back in the barn. You're all together. Done.
I have my armor on, by the way.
And he's back in his fucking smelly hobo cow armor.
Yay!
It's kind of good it only is going to last this season. Otherwise, it would be so fucking. It had like green mold on part of it and shit. It'd be its own biohazard.
It'd be its own ecosystem.
That too. That too.
Defense mechanisms.
Alright, so, we've delivered the gold, we've delivered more gold. Okay, now what?
Well, the people are working on the like we probably will need more wire,
Yeah.
and then we need to figure out what to do with all the wired animals.
Yep.
So that's like two things, and then we have the boy. They want us to cure him.
I don't know if we can.
Yeah, of course we don't know if we can, but
I
that's...
don't know how to break that to them.
What?
I think we might need to kill him.
We don't know yet. Let's
No,
try.
I want to kill him. I want to.
No, you don't want to. You give up so easily. Like you say about everything that it's undoable.
We've literally been doing this all day and I'm not giving up.
Well, but we are moving forward, okay, at least.
I didn't say we're not. Okay,
You are either running away or thinking that things can't happen.
and I'm usually right.
No, you are not. That's the
Except
problem.
when
I will cut off your other hand in a zone where you can grow it back.
I'd rather you didn't do that.
Okay, so we have things to think about, like
Yes.
more wire, where do we put the animals, and then can we cure the guy, the boy?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, going back to the let me wait for Vince to put his headphones on.
what?
Let me wait for Vince up. Is that okay? So going back to Vince's idea about holy water. Besides the church, is there any other way to get holy water?
I don't think it will work, but we can try.
Because that is a type of cure, quote unquote. I'm trying to inject
It depends on like which world are you living.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I use the power of a religion you don't know about to compel you.
What if we something along the lines of getting a bucket of water, and now we've already talked about that, about that getting gold, quote unquote, water, and injecting that into the animals to see if that cures them.
Everybody give me diagnosed disease and biology rolls. Making either one will help.
Oh, quick biology.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You're thinking that anything that gets the demons in it and gets some black shit and stuff, assuming it's a important organ, as many of them seem to be. In fact, I'd say most of them seem to be. It's dead. It's dead. There's no curing that shit. It's. Yeah.
So the kid is probably gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
funny.
Oh yeah.
Well, we will have to break that happy news at some point. Maybe you can deal with that tomorrow.
No,
I'm just imagining Freddy going up. I have news. The kid is dead and will not be back soon. Sorry. It's all right.
I think that's a great quest for you tomorrow.
And now let us
No.
fire the volley of goodbye.
yeah, we need to go back and tell them.
What?
We need to go back and tell them.
What now?
Now?
You haven't
Why
figured out
not now?
other stuff yet.
We need to tell them that.
Why? What about not giving them the bad news in the middle of like trying to contain this thing? What about waiting where the thing is contained, things are kind of okay, and then we can tell them?
Okay, fine.
Freddy
Yeah,
just
fine.
wants to do the easy thing first. God damn it, stop shooting.
Okay, so no cure because they're essentially dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're back to the what do we do with all the animals? And
Yes.
how do we find them all? Or, you know.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
And where will we put them?
Yeah, we're gonna put.
So, which of the issues do you want to look at first?
I mean, I think it's more important we figure out a way to find them all.
I really am not that worried about it.
Not necessarily actually finding them, just a way to find them.
I feel like the villagers are like working on it.
Okay, so then where to put them? Let's see. Can't take them out the zone easily.
Yeah, you're not sure what's up with them in their new petrified question mark form. Also, you don't know exactly what's up with that
Yeah.
You know
because
what?
they're
let me
not
try
breathing
this.
or anything.
Do either of you have magic goggles?
No. You can try that tomorrow.
No, I have another way to do that.
Oh,
I'm really bad at this.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, let's try this thing. This is gonna be annoying as fuck. I'm gonna just roll D100s because it's easier to do.
Why is that?
I'm trying to cast a spell. Alright, so willpower. Alright, then I cast a spell. 20 or less. I cast a spell, and then I need 25 or less for the meditation. Damn it. Oh, this isn't it, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, see magic, Logan, is what I'm trying to do.
yeah. You have fun with
Okay.
that. Just let me know when we hit a fumble.
Yeah, we'll do.
So anyway, he sits there meditating deeply, trying to figure out what
Oh,
Oh, Jesus, I'm on fire. Oh, my fucking head's on fire. Oh, the burn's on fire. Oh. His eyes bleed a bit. 1 point of damage.
Whatever. Alright,
He mutters darkly to himself and continues concentrating. You're pretty sure he's actually a fake and doesn't know any magic at all, Vince.
that's what I say.
Oh my God, why am I always on fire? Ooh. Hold on a second. This may actually do you in. Do you have 18 magic points left after doing your spell thing earlier?
Yeah, because they would have regenerated.
No, it regenerates 1 per minute, correct?
Yeah, and I failed a bunch of times.
Yeah, I think if you count those up, you're not even going to hit 1 minute.
Let me see.
Yeah, start counting. I think that you are probably going to pass out, sir.
Let me just count. 1,
Uh-huh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rounds is not a minute, right?
Yeah, so less than a minute has passed, so you regenerated no magic points.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the last one. Yeah, 13 rounds.
Okay, so 1 minute regen. So how many magic points did the spell you cast cost?
4, I failed.
So 2.
17, 18. So exactly 0. Yeah, I'm passed out.
Yeah, he goes, "Ugh."
I use my shake it off ability and just wake up.
Oh, that gives you back all your hit points and magic points?
And
He twitches a bit and sits back up and looks irritated.
So did you solve this?
I'm still trying to see magic.
He's never going to be able to see magic. You're pretty sure he's faking it.
Here, I want to leave it to professionals.
What are you trying to do?
Because you're magically gifted.
Alright, cool. That's why I fumbled the spell, so I can't do it anymore.
Magically gifted.
He sits there going, you think his face may have frozen?
Gold collar around his neck.
All right. He goes,
Yeah, I wanted to see if there's magic on them, but I'm not able to. The zone sucks ass.
he puts the suck back into success.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not dead. They're just kind of
Yeah. Suspended.
Yeah. I'm sure tomorrow he'll be doing tests on the unconscious victims with Chris.
Probably.
How many do you have left?
You count. 29.
Cool. And you're out of gold wire in case more show up. Because, you know, gold is hard.
At least we don't need to feed them.
Pardon?
So there's that. At least we don't need to feed them.
True. Yes, now if you wanted to, you could go off to the cave to prove to Vince that there is nothing there he needs to see.
Actually, do you want to go there now? Since we don't need to worry about the animals.
By don't need to worry about the animals, he hopes the rickety old barn doesn't fall on any of them and crush them to death, releasing their spirits back into nature.
Do you want to go there? Okay. I'll take that as a yes. Okay. Since I
Okay.
know this is dying to talk to the spirit.
All right. So all I'm going to need is a survival miscellaneous and a direction sense roll. I'm assuming you're all on foot, and so it'll take several days of traipsing through the fucking wilderness in order to get there.
Alright, survival. Would anyone like to help, or am I just...
I'm the only one that doesn't know how to get there.
Why are we going there?
I have a +5 to a skill if you want that, or +5%.
Because Vince is convinced that Freddy is either incompetent or lying to him, or both.
Well, that's a good conviction.
Oh,
I'll pay myself 5 for the survival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we survived.
Yay!
Wow.
Freddy's good at making campfires and setting up places to sleep and shit.
Would you like to help with the direction sense?
I can't hear you. What?
Mildred, would you like to help with directions?
Yeah, you can't because you've never been there, Vince, so you have no idea where they're taking you. As far as you know, it's a walk to the swamp time. Has your dad told you about walking into the swamp with him yet?
No.
Vince, if your dad ever suggests taking a walk into the swamp with him, don't do it. Okay. Mildred doesn't know where she is, where she's going, where she's been, nothing.
Wow.
Okay. You guys, after traveling for like nearly a week, in the distance, you see this old decrepit barn up ahead.
I'll spend a hero point.
What?
Spend a hero point.
I mean, it's a good way to end the session as you guys pull back up. All right, so you guys travel around for a while, lost in the woods, no clue at all where you are.
You don't know the way. How are you leaving?
Yeah, there's no way for you to get. You could try to take him back to the barn with your direction sense if you wanted. You've been
away from the barn.
There's a lot of directions you could go.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Let me help you. Maybe you'll know the way.
Oh, okay. Try it.
Okay, so you've spent 1 week and then you give up and you look at the lady who has no sense of direction and go, I'll help you. You do it. No, you didn't fumble it. If you fumbled, you're back at the barn. You're just wandering around lost for a week.
Don't you want to spend a pause or something?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
2 hero points to find the cave of mystery and power, and its power is only exceeded by its
I'm really not convinced there's anything there.
Yeah,
so
but if you don't spend a hero point, Mildred may stab you through the eye hole. It's been a week wandering around, eating.
You are quite good at the skill. You have a good chance to make it.
You say that.
Same bird.
Do you want +5%? Because it seems like you could beat it if you do spend a pause.
Just do it.
Do it now.
Can you see the
Come
pain?
on.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Everybody who's not Freddy, take a card for peer pressure and Freddy. Freddy squints at the camera. Wait a minute.
I'm not going to spend it. I'll spend a week. I'll jump over to the embassy, and since I know the way better from the embassy to the cave, we'll leave from there.
All right, sure. Give me a luck roll to get to the embassy.
Yep.
I'm a linguist.
See, if I rerolled, I would have failed it.
And give me your direction sense to go from the embassy to the cave.
All right.
Please, God, make him fail. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he takes you there. It took you a total of like 10 days.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, we're
It's
there at the
not
cave.
fine.
It's fine.
Oh, this cave looks a lot different than I remember it. Wait, I wasn't there, was I?
No. By the way, Logan, I made my Latin roll earlier, so I'm able to speak for the rest of the adventure.
What?
I made my Latin roll earlier, so I'm fluent. So.
Yeah. No problem. You guys head over and find like a semi-concealed cave entrance. There's bushes and undergrowth that kind of, excuse me, protect and camouflage the mouth of the cave the way boulders would.
All right, let's go in.
You guys head in. Does anybody have any light sources?
I have a flashlight with me.
Sure. Give me your make tech roll. Go roll.
Yeah, I don't.
Does anybody else have a flashlight, or are you just hoping to use his?
I think I have a flashlight.
I have my eyes.
Your eyes are insufficient. It has been defeated by the cave.
I have a flashlight.
Excellent. Give me your willpower roll. Lower is better to make your flashlight work.
It is actually times 5.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but she may blow that, so then her flashlight will never work. And
I
she'll
can
be wandering
do
around blind.
if you want.
Blind, I tell you.
Oh, that's times
You've got a
5.
couple flashlights going, so yeah, that works. And it's like you're on the inside of a worm with the rings and stuff, except on the inside there's small raised things that you're kind of going through. And it goes down and down, and the uneven floor, plenty of shit to trip on. And eventually you come into a fairly large, about 8 meters across, irregularly shaped room with an air tunnel in the opposite wall. There's some strange runes and a picture on the wall. There's also cave paintings showing the elves treating various corpses, and the corpses later releasing ghost-like beings which go into another kind of creature. It looks kind of like goblin types who then go on to attack each other. And after a moment, a elven ghost slowly fades into view. Everybody does not have ghost maxed out. Please give me a sanity roll. He's dressed as Native American Indian.
Fail.
Everybody made it. Take 1 point toward ghost. Yana, roll a d8 as you may end up throwing down your flashlight, screaming, and running into a wall. Oh yeah!
Oh no.
Oh yeah! So your sanity gets whacked down to 59, and your ghost thing goes up to 8. Now roll the all-important willpower times 3.
Willpower times. Succeeded.
You do not freak out. Well done. You get a check in willpower too.
Yeah.
And the elf yells, "Q adat me perturbis."
Translate.
Freddy goes into translation duty. Who dares disturb me?
He does. I point to Vince.
The ghost, who's dressed as a stereotypical Native American, like Indian, like we're talking like on the high plains type Native American Indian. He says something in Latin that Freddy everybody else can try their Latin rolls as this guy's ranting on and on in Latin. Freddy translates it as, "Speak and be recognized as my kin or be destroyed." And then he looks at Freddy and the woman with no name and goes, "Oh, it's you fuckers."
Hi.
He looks disgusted, just shakes his fucking head.
Is he speaking in Latin or?
Always in Latin. Freddy is translating everything he's saying. Yeah, he doesn't speak the English.
Don't translate the sigh.
I think the ghost picked that up just fine.
Wait, his name.
He wants to know your name.
He says, Nebid Stargazer.
Nebid Stargazer?
No, Nemid Stargazer. And what is your name, foul non-elf creature?
Thanks. What should I make him call you?
Vincent Vega.
Oh, that's boy. Vincent Vega.
He goes, He crosses his ghostly arms and he says, through translators, why do you travel with these horrible abominations?
Sometimes I'm there and sometimes I'm not. To be honest, I don't have a say in it.
You speak strangely, he tells you. Why have you not learned the important language of the people?
I can speak other languages.
Other languages are not the language of the people.
But they're of the different people.
The different people suck.
Fair enough. Right. If you don't mind me asking...
I do not, because they have already violated the sacred space and undone what has been done, freed that which should not be freed, and doomed the world to darkness.
I translate that as we fucked up.
Yes, I know you fuck up, Freddy. I feel like that's obvious.
The ghost floats there and looks at you for the translation.
All right.
Ghost looks irritated. You have a shitty translator, he says.
How do you know I'm fluent in Latin?
Yes, but you're not translating everything. Because
You don't know what I'm saying to him.
You didn't say anything, so he said you have a shitty translator.
Oh. He says I'm a good translator. He's an idiot.
We figured how to immobilize the zombies, if that's the correct term to call them.
It is not, because the people make zombies. These are not zombies. They are evil demon things of darkness.
Demon beasts. Let's call them that for now.
Very well. They are demon beasts of darkness.
So, do you have any idea on how you or your people were able to hold the one who should not be named of darkness?
We did not imprison him. My grandfather gave me this sacred duty when I was a boy. He had been given it by his grandfather and so on, back through the mists of time to the before people. The before people were the ones who imprisoned him. Nothing is known about them other than they were here before. And somehow our people discovered that this must be guarded and people kept out. He glares. Especially the stupid people.
I kind of look at those two as if he translates this. No. All right.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for your time, Stargazer. May you have your eternal rest.
This is impossible because these other people have caused me to now stay here for all eternity because I have failed to protect that which should not be disturbed from those who would seek to disturb it. The defecators, the defilers, the demented desecrators.
Mr. Stargazer.
Yes, desecrator.
Ooh, I have a new name. I like it.
I change voices when I talk for Mildred.
Give me a mimicry roll. If you can pull off a mimicry roll, you can sound just like her, which will fuck with her just a little bit.
Ah, so close.
Not bad. He looks at Mildred.
What about if we repair what we did?
Bring back the chains, bring back the evil spirit.
What if we bring back the evil spirits in some other bodies?
I do not understand.
Well,
Once
the
they are in
demons-
other bodies, they are. I do not know how it works. It was all done before my time and my grandfather's time.
I have a theory.
He looks at you.
What if we get the demon in a spirit form, if you will? And I wonder if a stargazer can come into contact with them. Because you both are spectral beings.
I am not a strong spectral being. I have no special powers. If I did, then I would have crushed the stupid ones before they were able to tear a gaping hole in Mother Earth and let her bleed.
Told you it was
So if we bring back the demons, would it help you?
What is done may not be undone. You may not step in the same water twice.
Well, it will be a slightly different water, but it will be like a better and nicer and familiar water.
He just shakes his head at you. He ignores you and goes back to talking to Vince. He says, "Is there anything else you wish to ask me? You have traveled far." And look it.
What do you know about the cursed metal?
Ah, cursed metal. It would not take a point, but it is shiny and many love it because it does not change. It is unchanging. It is not fickle.
Why did your ancestors use that particular metal to chain the demon?
He sighs, looks at his feet. We did not. The before people did. I don't know why. They were gone before we came. Our medicine men, our strong ones from the mists of time, figured out what was going on and set people to guard this place. I do not wish to speak to you. Translate for the new one. He looks at Vince expectantly.
Very smart things. I think the ghost is getting angry.
Yeah, just stop talking to him. Well, thank you, Stargazer, for your time. I am
Yanni,
sorry
you can't
that
believe you just walked for over a week and a half to get here and have him ask him nothing. You are so pissed, and your feet have fucking one of them's got that fucking blister on it the size of a goddamn tennis ball. Very well. You may return when you wish, for this cave is no longer a sacred place. It is now just a cave with an old spirit in it. He fades away dramatically.
I just glare at Vince.
Well, that was useful.
Yes, what a wonderfully useful spirit.
it was from the before ones.
I kind of already knew that. I mentioned that.
Did he?
I did.
Give
I
me a
don't
memory
know.
roll, Vince.
Oh, Logan died. Oh, no, he's back.
Give me a memory roll, Vince.
Recorder.
Logan does not recall him mentioning that this guy and his tribe didn't set it up, and it was people before this guy and his tribe got here that set it up. So you may mock him all you wish. He may have known it in his mind, but I don't recall him actually saying it. I was waiting for him to say something like that before the week and a half of travel time. Throughout a grand tour of what did the forest look like? Kind of all the same is the answer.
All right. Oh, that was
Not really useful, but yeah. We did learn something new. His name.
yeah.
That's not okay.
I know.
Yeah, Vince did think to ask his name. Take a card, Vince, for asking his name. He actually had one. How fucking about that?
What to do?
Oh, this actually isn't that bad. Yin Yang, everyone discards and refills.
Oh, thank you.
I had really crappy cards, so
Did you have a good card, Yana?
no trading. All right.
They are
So I
okay.
really.
Orb of Knowledge? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Who got the Orb of Knowledge?
Yana!
It.
You had the happy birthday card this whole time.
Oh, Yana, give it to Vince. Give it to Vince.
Look, yeah.
Oh, man.
You added this whole
I'd
time.
leave it on top. I'd leave it on top because it is.
Whole time.
It's Vince's birthday, really.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, I guess.
You even wished him happy birthday earlier, Yana. Yana.
All right. So
That's
on
funny,
the floor, I have a replenish, a dissemination.
Does anybody have I don't know, anything to reclaim a card from the discard pile?
No.
Wait, I have a red.
No.
Oh, you got a red? Okay. What's your red?
Reduce the thing, that's fine. I have a bunch of useless ones over 100.
Ah. Oh, skill printing.
Empathy will go down, that's fine.
Ooh. How many different skills do you have over 100, Freddie?
I don't know, 5, 6, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, you're a horrible man. We'll get that luck down eventually.
Yeah, the highest skill I have is luck at 87. Or no, strikes at 90.
All right. So, right. Do you want to do any more card play, Vince, or are you good for now?
I'm good for now.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? You're sitting in the cave, having chats with the ghost. Freddie knows he's just going to appear back. Actually, this might even be a good spot to end it for the session. Freddie knows where he... What?
Writing on the wall.
Oh, writing on the wall, you say. Yeah, there's all kinds of shit there.
It's in the chat.
There you go. Well done.
It's in Latin, by the way, so yeah. There you are, that's what it says.
Yeah, the main reason why I wanted to know his name is because if it was the dark one that shall not be named, but if his name was backwards, that's what I'm curious about.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a card for cleverness. I like that.
That's what I do with NPCs.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
All right. I'm doing Dreamland. Cards.
So,
is there anything else we need to do while we're here? In this cave?
we can just look if there's anything else strange here, but I don't think there is.
I think so. Logan was very clear, like there was nothing else.
Further down the corkscrew tunnel with the weird ridges and stuff is a big fucking room. Let's see. Looks like it's empty now. Yeah. It's missing about 50 kilos of gold chains. Yeah, there you go.
Question. Even if it's like poking out or if it's obvious, is there like any ores or metals?
Give me a mining or geology roll.
Yeah, not that good. Oh. No.
If there are, you don't recognize them. There could be fucking rough diamonds everywhere and you would have no idea with your skill because rough diamonds pretty much look like black rocks.
Yeah, they look like coal because they're used by coal.
There you go. So yeah, Vince knows more than Vincent. So there you go. Okay. I mean, yeah, Freddie sighs a few times.
You go first to get her helmet. There you go.
Yeah, you're actually developing a hole in one of your shoes, Vince.
Yeah.
From walking through the woods because it's real easy to say we walk for 10 days, but you know, walking for an hour or two every day is a real drag.
I am dead serious. Whenever I have shoes, the first hole that's made is in like my right big toe. It's really annoying. This is like the third pair of shoes that I have that it happened in the same spot.
Have you tried putting a piece of metal under your big toe?
No.
I'll bet that fucking changes things.
Because I have like giant's feet.
Yeah, I just get a little bit of sheet metal in there and see how it goes. All right, anything else, or are we good to hear ending here? The credits begin scrolling up as Freddie just looks at the camera with hatred and frustration, knowing that tomorrow is another day. Another day of Freddie at the bar.
I got a lot done, though.
You really did, but Freddie doesn't see it that way. If it wasn't solved, he doesn't see it that way.
We figured out how to hold them in place without them resisting.
Literally the only thing we did.
Hmm?
That's literally it.
You found out the ghost name?
We learned his name. Woo!
I think it's good that we start like the process of coloring them and such. It's okay.
We strengthened the bond between us and the villagers. Maybe not a lot, but now they know that we're more friendly towards them instead of hostile, kill, murder, steal. So we're building up relations.
Yep.
Baby steps.
Freddie looks like somebody just shoved a walnut up his ass.
I'm just waiting for Chris tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that'll be some good shit there. Okay, so first off, let's work on names for the session. I've got some already down, but I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts first.
The Dancing Blood Witch.
Yeah. Grab a card, Vince. What have the other guys got?
Ooh, I have 2 replenishes.
Oh, nice.
I'd recommend trading one immediately to one of the other guys because it benefits the whole party, and that way, if one person's cards get hit with something bad, not everybody takes it, or you don't.
Who has crappy cards?
We both do, probably.
Yeah.
Actually, better yet, I'll play Dissemination again.
Oh, and disseminate both of them away? There you go. Okay, while he's doing that, Yana, name?
How about,
Oh, sorry, Frey.
Golden Knot.
Golden what?
K-O-N-O-T.
Golden Knot?
Golden Knot.
Okay. Yana?
Every
All right.
problem has its solution.
Yeah, keep it
No.
short.
I don't know. I don't really have idea.
Okay, here's the ones that I've got then for different possibilities. Blood Witch, Bloody Rain, Warning Shot, Dancing Blood Witch, Golden Knot, and Yana Motivates. She got really motivational this session. I was very happy about that.
Somebody has to.
I like that one. Let's do that one.
Yana Motivates? Okay.
Well, Mildred Motivates, because, in-game.
Okay, Mildred Motivates, sure.
And there's iteration.
Ooh, good point. And, right. Let's see. Frey, what have you got to say to the studio audience out there?
Sorry, Chris.
And Yana?
So when you want to do something, it's usually better to think about how to do it than why it can happen, why it's impossible for it to happen.
And birthday boy.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something.
Also true. We are so wise.
I hate all of you.